Mr. Bennett81 here with a review on the build idea from the Ultimate Halloween Collection book. And yes, the zombie is still in the book. The idea is kind of based around the spooky circus train. Now, I'll admit I don't have got all the pieces for the train wheels, but I do have the front piece here at the front. Guess the train build is a bit of a twist. Instead of being on tracks, it's going to be I guess an all-terrain type vehicle, perhaps. And here it is, the spooky circus train. A bit of a twist off the idea of the book, but still keeping some ideas with it. Going with the skull type look at the front of the train, as well as the piece I mentioned that was in the book at the front of the train. And what would the train be without the smokestack? As I mentioned, this one would be off the tracks with its own wheels. Guilty to say I haven't picked up any actual train sets, so kind of drawing a blank where this piece here is from at the moment. As you can tell, there's already a monster crew aboard, which get a better view later in the video. So let's take a look at the engine area of the train. Now, there is a place in the back here for the two parts to connect using some Technic pieces. Besides keeping the skull look and train looking piece in the front, 4 wheels on the build, which allows it to keep on the go. Some buildable figure pieces and characters used for the build. The skeleton type frame just above the engine, as well as these mechanical looking pieces on both sides of the train. Some movable pieces here. Part of the I guess rib area, or allowing steam to exit, as well as light up the train with some extra lights on the top here as well. As for the conductor, skeleton driver with the minifig body from a past Lego set. Thought it looked pretty good for as the conductor or engineer. Drawing a blank on what Lego set the torsos or the bodies from, but came across this one at a well, it's in a collection at a thrift store with a bunch of bricks. The Lego or the skeleton head was something I picked up not too long ago. Makes for a good conductor's body. As for the inside of the cab, have some dials set up for driving the train. And the skeleton piece here can cover the back of the cab if something should be going on, or just left as is on the top, giving a little more playability for a supernatural type spooky train. As for the car, four wheels set up on it for allowing it to move, and there is a door set up to allow access in for the inside in case the spooky crew wants to go inside or store some extra pieces for the train. Wasn't too sure on how to set the door up for the build, so I'll get a little creative. As for the characters on the side, some more Technic pieces holding two buildable characters on the side. Both could be added for a little extra detail on the train or off the train. As you can see, you have the characters on or off the train being part of, say, the entrance to the spook grounds for the carnival taking place. I did try to give both these characters different looking heads. Using a 2x4 joint piece or brick piece to build a head for both of them, and giving some eye movements if, say, they're lit up. Have them moving around, or have the character talking. Giving both of them a different look, but still using the same brick build idea to make the heads as different as possible. Guess in a way these characters could be as supernatural as the rest of the train, perhaps. Security guards to just a little extra spookiness for the fairgrounds, or for the train. And since they're both off the car, here's how it looks with them off. Got a ladder set up in the back for the characters to climb up to get to the roof of the area. And for when the train's flying by, thought the wings from one of the Batmobiles would work pretty good for a little extra touch. Now the ladder does move up along the, so I want to see through the window here. Now I will admit when the two are connected, makes the front wheels for the car and the rear wheels a little tricky to move together, but the front wheels do move as well, which I'll show here before too long. Let's take a look at the other characters I've got set up on the train. Guess I might have been a little off on the tires, perhaps. But oh well. Here they are all together. We've already met the conductor. So we have a spooky ghost in on the mix, as well as a man bat, Egyptian mummy, and a character from Nexo Knights. Thought you would add a little extra look to either the engine area or part of the train somewhere. There's also the two big characters. The ghostly crew of the spooky train. Pretty sure some other monsters or characters will be added on before too long. Adding on to the crew and possible stories that could be made. Hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, have a good one.